The material I'm using for this is tulle. This tulle is stretchy on this side, can you see, but it's not stretchy on this side. So I've gone ahead to fold this into 4. Sorry, my voice is sounding so I'm not feeling well. Yeah, so I've gone ahead to fold this into 2 this way. So I'm going to have 2 sleeves here. The length of this tulle I bought is 3 yards, and I'm going to be using the whole length for this particular sleeve. So what I use in doing my folding is my round armhole. My round armhole is 18, so divided by 2 is 9. So if you come here, see that from here to here is 9. So that's what I'm having. So what I will now come at this point to do is to come down by 3 inches. Then at this particular end here, that we came down by 3 inches. At this particular end, I'm going to angle my tape at an angle like 180 this way, and also go mark 3 inches. And then from this beginning here, we're also going to mark our 3 inches here, and then come down this way and connect everything. Let me measure my 18 inches back. It is now going to be longer than 18. Can you see? This is our 18 inches that we have now. Because we have curved it, this part now have sewing allowance of 1. So from here, you're going to come down by 3 inches again. From here, it is now from here. First of all, let us go ahead and mark our 9 inches where we are going to, be sewing on, which is here. So on this 3 inches mark, I am going to measure my round biceps, and my round biceps is 15. So because this is a stretchy material, I am going to be my round biceps is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. I will use 7 inches. This 7 inches is going to be inclusive of my sewing allowance. So I'm using 6 inches in actuality. Do you understand? So I'm using 7. Is 6 plus 1, 7. My sleeve length is 31. So I'm going to place my shoulder measurement is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So I'm going to place my tape at the beginning from 7 instead of 7.5. This 050 I added here is going to serve as the sewing allowance. So I'll place my tape on 7 here. Then I'll come and measure my round sleeve towards like my elbow, like 2 inches away from my elbow. And for the measurement I have, it is at 20 inches. This is 20 inches here. But because we are adding material into this clothes, I am not going to measure this measurement here. I'll come down by 30 inches. Remember that we added we're using 3 yards, so it's going to be long. I'm going to come down by 30 inches. So from this measurement that we have here, I'll go straight and come down by 30 inches and mark my 30 inches here. So it is at this point I am going to mark my round elbow. My round elbow is 11, divided by 2 is 5.5. So I am going to use 5 inches for it, and this 5 inches is going to cater for both the sewing allowance. So do you get? I've already added 1 inch here because this material is elastic. So that is it. So what I am going to now do next is to come here and measure another 30 inches again. But before we do that, let me connect this place, join here together. So I'm going to go ahead first of all and notch this place so I can know my center. Then I will now go ahead and cut it out, okay? Now I've cut it out, I'll take my time and wrap this down, okay? And this is where we marked our elbow. So from here now we are going to mark out another 30 inches here. Do you understand? We'll mark another 30 inches again down here. It is at these 30 inches that I'm going to go ahead and measure my round wrist. And my round wrist is 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'm going to go ahead and mark 4.5 here. I added 050 as the sewing allowance. But I'm going to sew this with 3.5. So I'm going to have 1 inch as my sewing allowance. I'll go ahead and connect from this elbow to the wrist here. I'll connect them together. And then I will now just take this down. The wrist is 4.5 that we used here. So I will also take it down here, 4.5. I'll go ahead and cut this out. So guys, this is what is remaining. So I'll go ahead and fold this equally. Like I'm going to fold it into 2. So now I've folded it into 2, I'll go ahead and fold it again. I'll fold it again like this. I'll now take it this way. And then I'll now try and measure out the length of the gathers that we are having. Remember that we had that gathers, yes, the length of the gathers. I want it to be about 5 inches. So, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out. The 5 inches, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Now I have cut it out. I'll slash here open. So I'm going to have like 2 strips by the time I am done. Okay, and this is what I'm having. 1 strip that is very long, and then another strip that is very long. So what we are going to do now on the sewing machine is that we're going to gather one part of this. This is 2, so this part I'm going to leave it like rough, like the way it is. This I'm not going to touch this side, but for this side I'm going to use elastic material and gather and run stitch around here, because I want to reduce this to be my measurement of my wrist. For the body part, this is our first sleeve that we'll cut. I am going to use the elastic thread also and run it all the way down to the full length, and this is going to gather this outfit, sorry, this too, because it's soft, to this length. So guys, as you can see here, I'm done gathering the both pieces that will make up this sleeve design. And if you watch carefully, you can see that there is that 1 inch that we brought out as our sewing allowance. I used it to like give it this standing vibes. Do you get? So when you are done joining this, the back side, like the part that has the sewing allowance, it is going to be in front. Do you get? So the part that has the sewing allowance normally is always inside your clothes, but for this one, the part that has the sewing allowance is going to be the front, so that you can have that standing gathered tulle vibe that is on the sleeve, as you can see on the sleeve. So now I'm done joining it, I'll now go ahead and join it to the main outfit, and the dress is complete. I wore this dress for Women's Award over the weekend and it looked so beautiful. You can see, like, it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, please, because it helps me, and then leave a comment, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye bye.